So, you've got a skill, right? Ever thought about turning it into a real side hustle? Maybe even a full-time career? Well, today, we're going to break down exactly how to get started on one of the biggest freelance platforms out there. Let's dive right in and talk about your first steps on Fiverr. Think of this as day one, the official start of your own freelance business. We're going to walk through this together, step by step, all the way from creating your account to launching that very first service. So, the real question is, are you ready to get started? First things first, what even is Fiverr? The simplest way to think about it is like a giant online mall, but instead of selling stuff, people sell services. They call them gigs, and it's for everything. Writing, graphic design, programming, you name it, there's probably a spot for it. All right, let's get down to business. Before you can make a single dollar, you need an account. This is the bedrock of your entire freelance operation on the site, so we're going to make sure we get it right from the very beginning. The good news is, getting started is super straightforward. You literally just pop over to Fiverr's homepage, find that big join button, you can't miss it, and pick how you want to sign up. They make it really easy to get your foot in the door. Now, here's a little pro tip for you. Sure, you can sign up with a social media account, but it's a much better idea to use a professional email. Why? Because it flips a switch in your brain. This isn't just another online profile. You're building a business. This is your new digital storefront. Okay, I need you to pay close attention to this next part because this is a one-and-done deal. You cannot change your username later. It's permanent, locked in forever, it's your brand, it's in your profile link, and it's the first impression you make. You've got to make it count. And this really says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you've got names that tell you exactly what the person does. Creative_logos. I know what I'm getting. On the other side, well, let's be honest, who are you going to hire for your serious business project? Jane Wrights or user 98765. You want a name that builds trust from the second someone sees it. After you've picked that perfect username, you'll get an email. Just find that verification link, give it a click, and boom! That's it. You're officially on Fiverr. Seriously, take a second and celebrate that. It's the first big milestone. So, the account exists, but an empty account is like an empty shop with the doors wide open. Now, we've got to fill the shelves and make it look inviting. It's time to build a professional profile that makes people want to work with you. This is where you sell yourself. Your profile has a few main parts, and we'll start with your picture. And please, use a clear photo of your actual face, ideally smiling. People connect with people. They trust a real face way more than a logo. After that, you'll fill in your skills, languages, and any education to really paint a full picture of your expertise. Here is a fantastic example of a profile description. Notice it's not a whole novel. It's short, it's clear, and it's totally focused on the client. It answers three things: who I am, what I do, and, the most important part, what's in it for the clients. Helping brands stand out. That's the real value. Okay, your profile is looking sharp. You look like a total pro. Now for the really exciting part, the main event. It's time to create the actual service that you're going to sell. On Fiverr, this is called your gig. Just so we're all on the same page, a gig is basically one specific packaged service. It's like an item on a menu. You wouldn't just say, I cook food. You'd say, I will cook you a medium rare steak with mashed potatoes. A gig is just like that. I will design one minimalist logo. It's a clear, defined promise. So, how will anyone find your service among the thousands of others? It all comes down to how you set it up. Think of Fiverr like a giant supermarket. Your gig title is the name of the product. The category is the aisle you're in. And the tags are like those little signs on the shelf that help people find exactly what they're looking for. You gotta think like a customer. Let's talk about money. Fiverr gives you this 3-tiered pricing system, which is awesome. But here's the crucial advice for every beginner. Your number one goal is not to get rich overnight. It's to get your first positive review. So price that basic package competitively. Make it a no-brainer for someone to give you a shot. You can always raise your prices later. Your gig description is your sales pitch. This is where you convince them. You have to be crystal clear about what they get. And don't just list what you do. Explain how it helps them. You have to answer that big question that's in every client's mind. Why should I choose you? Make it all about solving their problem. Now, this is a step that so many people rush past, and it saves you so much time later. It's the requirements section. Before you can even type a single word or draw a single line, what information do you absolutely need from the buyer? Do you need their website URL, a script, their brand colors? Spell it all out here.
It prevents so much back and forth. So once you've filled out your description, your pricing, and your requirements, you add some great images of your work, you take a deep breath, and you hit that publish button. And that is it. Your service, your gig, is now live on the marketplace for millions of people to see. That's a huge deal.
But hitting publish isn't the finish line. Nope, it's actually the starting line. Now the real work begins. We have to turn that live gig into actual orders and start building some momentum. So what's the game plan? First, don't be shy. Share your new gig on your social media. Second, be lightning fast when someone messages you. The platform loves that. And third, and this is the big one, when you get that first order, knock it out of the park. Over-deliver. That first 5-star review is like gold. Just be patient and professional. And if you're ever feeling discouraged, just remember this. Every single top seller on Fiverr started exactly where you are right now. 0 orders, 0 reviews, 0 experience on the platform. Their secret wasn't magic. It was consistency and professionalism day in and day out. So, there you have it. We have laid the entire foundation. The account is ready, the profile looks great, and your first service is planned out. Everything you need to start is right in front of you. Your freelancing journey has officially begun. The only question left is, what's your first move going to be?